Now, is this going to work? Because we've had trouble with it in the past. No, it's going to work perfectly. Okay. Well, I'm not going to complain at that. We do like to see it. I'm just going to move that down a little bit more. I don't think that's too loud. I'll record as well, why not? That way if I decide to make a video out of this, then we should be good if I mess up the stream somehow. Should also probably plug in my phone so I can monitor chat. Right. If anyone's typing in chat at the moment, I cannot see it. I'm just posting this to my Discord. And if I just go and use that link and check how the audio is, then right, perfect. We sound fine. Fine being the operative word. This game is incredibly difficult. And also I've forgotten how to save. Ah, right, yeah. We'll hit a quick save before we start. I'm just trying to remember what all of the buttons do. Looks like we have square and circle to jump, and triangle and X to attack. And then I believe this is... yeah. Okay, so to do that, it's the attack button and then up on the D-pad. There's going to be one that comes up behind? No? Okay, he stops spawning. That guy's going to jump. That's so BS how quickly he can just jump down there and turn around. We don't even have any... I wouldn't even say it's actionable. There's not really much we can do about that. I'm going to need to start using my projectiles for that one. Because I'm losing a ton of health from messing around with him. This is a really helpful one. I'm going to keep this ability on me. I'm also going to try not to go and... I'm going to try not to knock down any more of the little lamps, because I don't want to accidentally pick up an axe or something. I've played this before, and there's a chicken down here. Yep. Nice. Then down there. Look at this speed. Need to quickly pause. I've gotten rid of the chat. If I remember, this is the really annoying boss that we encounter first. So, basically, he has the ability to fly and he'll just... yeah. See that guy there? That's him. So when he loops down, we're going to go and use the ability. There we go. We can get 2 hits in. Noted. 1, 2. Come on. Come back down. Right. And dead. How easy was that? Right. We'll pop a quick save after we go through the door. Then on to the next one. Save, yes. Save data created, and on to room 2. I need to be careful here. I don't want to accidentally pick up another ability, because this one's pretty decent. And worst comes to worst, I should have just used the stopwatch there. Like I was saying before, worst comes to worst, we just die and it'll restart us with it from our save point. Oh no. It's this one. The plan is to play some Apex again later because we were doing pretty well. Oh no, more of them. There you go. Dead. Dead. You... not ideal. Those guys aren't really too difficult to deal with, they just take 2 attacks instead of 1. Right. As long as I don't do anything stupid again, like if I move up here beforehand so he can't hit me. It doesn't seem like there's spawn anymore, which is good. I imagine they're going to start spawning again once we get up here, which is going to be a little bit terrifying considering we're so close to the edge, and we've got our stopwatch back. Nice. I refuse to fight them there like that. There we go. Done. That's not how we're going to play this game. What's going to be the next test of patience? What? I wasn't even on there. Scam artistry, I tell you. I aren't even touching these. I don't understand what's going on. There is no contact being made between these hitboxes. Ah, some two-hitters. We should be able to cheese this, right? No. Okay. Jank hitboxes only apply for me, I see. I don't think this attacks us if we're crouched. Okay, yes. Yes, it does still attack us if we're crouched. I don't have a clue what this does, but I imagine it's useful. Oh no. Come on, spawn. Maybe I wasn't ready for him to spawn in. Oh, so close. Only just managed to defeat him there. It would have been ideal if we had more lives, but I guess we can't really complain considering. We might have messed up our first run, honestly. Oh god, it's this thing. Like, these are the most annoying creatures ever to plague Castlevania. Like that little jump they do. Okay, those guys ducked down. Good to know. Right. What if we click continue? Oh, it just starts us back at this stage with... Okay. I thought it was going to be more unforgiving than that. I thought we were going to have to start over from the beginning. Right, I'm ready for you now. You weird old man. He looks like, I can't remember his name. The apothecary from JoJo. All I know is the boss of this level is like a huge guy with one of those on his shoulder. A knife would be incredibly useful against. This is actually ridiculous. We need a ranged projectile other than that rubbish. Right, come on, you come down there. Why is this not working? And why does he do so much damage? He's jumping everywhere. It's fine. I can tank those hits. Not those, though. Okay. You've just solved my problem. Go fight yourself. Right, we need to work out what sends him into that hopping animation. I think it's when we're a certain distance away from him, we force him... Yeah, it's when we force him to jump down. So, when he's, like, mid-animation, we just need to move back a bit, and then look towards him to go and attack him. And with that guy, we need to go into a corner to bait him forward, and then mid-attack, we need to lunge at him. Right, come back over here. Okay, he's just cleared off. And so we don't get knocked over by him, we'll move back there. It seems like if you avoid them, they just leave. What? There were stairs there, and I was clicking the interact button. What? How does that even happen? Right, yeah, walk back. There we go. Guaranteed kill on him. Walk back. Guaranteed kill on him. Walk back. And we missed that one, but it was about to be clean. Do you mind? Right. There we go. Dead. Took way longer than I wanted it to, but it's fine. We're not trying to speedrun this game. God forbid. Jump, and then jump back here. Okay, he outsmarted us this time. You know what? That was a tactical reset. We needed to regain all of our health bars anyway. Like, all of our lives. Right, plan. That didn't work any better than just doing what we were doing before. And the difference is that wastes our heart gauge, or whatever it is. I guess if we stand under 2 blocks, that's quite effective at going and killing them, because they can't jump over our heads. Those guys can just phase through things, though, so it doesn't really help us with that, with them. Right, so if I go... No, okay. Good to know. We can't use the stairs. Right. That was cheeky. Right. I was going to try and use the invincibility frames we had to land on his head and defeat him, but it just kept knocking me back, so... Right. Lucky. There you go, he's gone. Last one. Got him as well. I think with that guy, the correct solution to defeating him is just to keep pushing forward. We managed to knock both of them out with that last time. Right. Set him off after me, kill him, jump across. Kill the crows. Okay, that works. The best problem is the one you don't have to deal with. Now I'm going to regret not going back to that previous save. At least it doesn't knock us off the stairs. I would be majorly upset. Okay. That was actually kind of huge. It was the perfect time to get the stopwatch back. We kind of need it to take on these skull towers, though. Oh, hello. What's going on in chat? Well, great to see we have some people in. FBI is on its way. Ah, right, okay. That makes sense. Well, are you ready to see some incredibly mediocre gameplay? Well, you're not in the right place, because this is way below average. I'm just trying to kind of theory craft and work out how to beat this game. That was close. Nearly got knocked off again. This stopwatch is basically just cheating, though, at this point. Oh, I did not realize I was going to be thrown into a boss room that quickly. What is the strategy for dealing with these crows? I know I can attack the, if I can tell whether they're about to fire, I can go like... Okay, no I can't, never mind. Right, yeah, I just have to time it right and I can go and, destroy those... fireballs, I'm guessing? Can we just jump past him? Okay, that works. Right. I just used the power button to deal with them. Right. That's a good call. But I don't think we get any up here. You know the, I don't know which floor it is, but the guy who fires all of the projectiles at you, floats around. Well, I took him on without any power. That was absolutely painful. It'd help if we could duck under those, though. There's a reason my theme's the final boss. Right, where's it gonna... Okay, it's gonna spawn us back down here. That's good, because I want the stopwatch back. We know to, like, kill them on their first jump like that. We can go back a little bit. Okay, that was a bit further than I expected. But it's fine. He just despawned, because that's how that works. You didn't see that jump. Hang on, if we can get him out of render distance, then it kills them. So, I think if we get him to spawn in, let's test something. He's not going to spawn back at his perch, is he? No, he's just dead. Right, so for mobile enemies, if we get them off screen, out of render distance, like this, they just die. Okay, this is a powerful feature. Hold on. Okay, well, at least that works for the... It doesn't work for that one, okay. It seems like it's limited. But that's going to be a funny thing to play around with. And that skeleton just likes to commit suicide for some reason. The worst enemies in Castlevania: flea men, Medusa heads, and stairs. Have you guys played the Vampire Survivors expansion for Castlevania? That's pretty decent. All part of the plan. I wanted the knockback. Oh, invincibility urn. Great. I'll just leave then. And this is how we win. Okay, maybe not. Not on 1 health. We just need that extra length on the whip so we can get that range. I'm assuming the flea men are the tiny little guys that jump around. You know, like the ones... We encounter 3 at the beginning of this level. I will complete this game eventually. Is it? Okay, we can't go backwards, which is a little bit upsetting. Would have been helpful. Yeah, so if you guys enjoy the content, if you guys enjoy the content, I am planning to stream a lot more Castlevania. I recently got Lords of Shadows. I've got all of the remastered collections. And if I go back and then... Okay. I think I've got this now. That was way too fast. I don't understand. Yeah, but I'm planning to play through all of the Castlevania games at some point on the channel. I've also done a couple of Vampire Survivors guides as well. But this is like the one retro-style game that I can actually get into. I'm not a big fan of that, well, this and Altered Beast. I just need to get the timing down on that to destroy his projectiles. And then once we've done that, we'll be fine. Right, 1, 2. 1, 2. Right, okay. 1, 2. Right, okay, we've got it. We can consistently hit those now. 1, 2. I thought I'd just take those hits. That one wasn't intentional. Whoa, he respawned. That's cheating. I'm the only one allowed to cheat in this game. 1, 2. That doesn't help that we have Medusa heads now. Right. Okay. We might have to do a little bit of cheating here. So what I'm going to do is at the stopwatch, I'm going to create a save state. Because I feel like it's going to be borderline we just kind of deleted him from existence. What happened there? Hang on. Okay. I guess that was just an anomaly. You know what? I'm gonna take that stance from now on. I'm pretty sure there is some kind of rulebook for the game. And I don't think it was intended for me to be save scrubbing, but still. Right, let's despawn him. No, the game has gotten wise. Although, despawning enemies, yeah, that's definitely cheating. That's funny, we can just stand there and make him kill himself. That was probably a bad pickup. Maybe we can use it to clear skull totems. You know, in a street fight, pick up a stick and knock. Street fight. Hey, depends what kind of competition it is, and if you get caught. I suppose it is more entertaining than watching me repeatedly fail 50 times at speedrun tech. Speedrun tech right there. Right. We are going to be stuck on... We are going to be stuck on that, though. Like 4 bars of health. No, that is a fair point. Right. Making sure that's definitely saved. Right, they're gonna fire in a second, but it's fine, because our whip will block it. We can jump up and kill those guys immediately, which is nice. That was close. Invincibility earn. Cool. We'll rush the boss. No, we won't. Oh, I didn't realise we didn't have enough. Come on, that's low. I'll read chat for a second. Use actual hardware and can't use save states. People ain't wanting to watch someone fall down a hole. True. Although I think they giggle when I rage quit. You know, I think that's the only way I'm putting this game down. I was going to play some Apex later, but I don't know if people are getting on, so I might just play this for a bit longer. I don't think I'm even going to use that save state, actually. Because I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. Oh, there are actually 2 there. I thought there was only 1. One thing I do find a bit strange is how the hitboxes in the game work. Because you can be standing next to something, and okay, we didn't see that. That never happened. One, two. You know, we could probably get a safe distance away from that. Let's just quickly try something. So, like, 1, 2, and if we stay like that, 1... I didn't time that right. 1, 2... I don't know, I'm finding the hitbox for this a little bit weird. The whip. Sometimes it'll stop things, then other times it'll just let it through. I want to use the stopwatch as little as possible because I want to save those hearts. It won't work in the boss fight, but... 1, 2... Messed up there. Need to do it a bit later. 1, 2. I'm just going to use the heart for this part. I'm not having you no-clip through existence to go and kill me. We should be good now. As soon as we cross here, it's the Medusa heads and the Skull Tower, which is what I was saving all of these... That wasn't fair. Did you see that? It literally spawned out of nowhere. Right. Now we just need to grab this. Lucky. Right. I emulate, use save states, and practice the parts out. Good. Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the beauty of these old games. You can kind of... There's not as much RNG to it. I don't think there's any way to get that with the lower level spear. I tried to turn around there, but it didn't. There you go. Invincibility. Love to see it. Right. I don't think there's really any way to avoid that there. One, two. 1, 2. I need to be ready for when that red flash happens. Right. Like that. I need to be going into that with as much health as possible. I say, going into it with 0 health. Hey, or you could play Elden Ring like me, and get owned by the boss the 100th time. In all honesty, that's a game I'm just bad at. If I went to stream Elden Ring every single day for 365 days, I'd still be on Margit. That's a lie. That's a lie, actually. I got to, like, the big guy with the horse. But that's as far as I went. Oh, I'm gonna grab that invincibility urn, actually. I was probably like about a second too late on that jump. That was very close, I didn't like that. May as well use up the hearts, because I'm not using them on anything else. I need to be careful here, because the Medusa heads can just kind of spawn themselves in. God damn it. I played Elden Ring with guns once on PC, that was quite entertaining. Right. Like, I feel like that should have gone through. That should have 100% knocked that bullet out of the like the fireball out of. Just gonna load it up again. Try again. I got confused for a second. I thought I just respawned. Like, back a couple of stages. One, two. Okay, I thought that would have died a lot sooner. I don't know why. I fought that thing like 30 times. No, that was despawned. Can't tell me any different there. Hang on. Hold on, I have a plan. Right, are you ready for this? This is big brain. This is big brain. Right. Murder me, please, Mr. Skeleton. Okay. Right. If I die here... Right, okay. That's not going to work. Oh, because I got it after I picked up the stopwatch. Okay. So, what I thought I could do was I thought I could cheese the game a little bit here. So, what I was thinking was I'd go down there, die, respawn at this point at full health, or I'd respawn at that part of the last stage with full health, and from there I'd be able to grab the stopwatch with full health. I'd have lost my upgrades for my whip, but honestly, that's not really that big of an issue. Right, okay. I'm going to try restarting this stage. And then I'm going to try that. Oh, hold on. What? I think I just did it. Although I've gotten myself back down to half health. You know when, like... Okay, yeah, that worked. You know when a Pokemon downs itself with in confusion? That's how I feel right now. Hang on, how come we've spawned here this time? Hold on. I think I know why. Okay, yeah, that's where we needed to spawn. I need to get you to jump down. One, two. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, that's another one of the games I want to play. The, Anyway, on that note, one of the other games I'm wanting to play on stream, the old Punch-Out games. I'm a big Punch-Out fan. He's going to drop another whip upgrade, isn't he? Okay, use the momentum from him hitting me to go forward. And that shouldn't have dealt damage, but it did. I'll just stop that to be safe. Oh, never mind. Can't get past Mr. Sandman before I got my... Couldn't get past Bald Bull. Are we talking about the one on the Wii, or are we talking about the NES one? Because we can't be talking about Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, because he's replaced by Mr. Sandman, right? Ah, right. Okay. You know, for the Switch 2, I need them to bring out a new Punch-Out game. Then my dreams will have come true. It's fine, we can do this part of the level in our sleep. Right, I know what to do to kind of reliably force the enemies to despawn. I think I've worked it out. So, as long as Fleaman, or whatever you want to call him, is mid-jump, then it should despawn him. So what other games do you guys play then? So we've got Elden Ring, Castlevania, got Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And then I need to go down there to force him to spawn. We don't get anything of value out of those candles. Now, this is where we get the stopwatch. I'm going to save this here. Grab the stopwatch. I didn't even mean to stop time there. No, not again. It's that one thing that always gets us. On that very same drop. It's happened like 3 times now. This is actually embarrassing. Okay, I guess we'll just despawn him. There we go. Invincibility earned. Nice. We'll just walk through everything. I should have probably despawned those crows. Right. We're back to the big boss in a second. We either had to take one of those or... Come on! That was the worst time for me to possibly freeze that. Right, you ready for this hitless boss run? Is there a way we can cheese this? I don't think so. Absolutely huge find. Absolutely huge. Right, we've got this, we've got this. We need to get them to the same side again and then we win. It seems like we can't activate that guy, we have to hit his friend. Almost. Right, I have a plan. I have a new plan. Okay, I didn't accidentally hit save, that's good. I've done that before, it's not a fun time. So, if I manage to shift my hit to send me behind him immediately, then I'll only lose 1 health state. And then... Right. If I go this way... Come on, man! Don't be spawn trapping me like that. Right. Okay, I need to try and get him to come over here. And then use that. Okay, he's just going to step on my face. Right, this is what we wanted. Oh my god, they got glitched! No! I got knocked the wrong way! Ah. Right. I thought I was out of the way of that, apparently not. Okay, we got this. As long as we don't do anything stupid like that. He needs to stop toe poking me. This is getting quite annoying, actually. Right. Okay, we'll go the other way this time. Maybe that'll... Why did I turn around? No! Right. It seems like they're designed to trap you. And we're trying to not be trapped. Maybe we should, like, go with the flow and allow them to trap us and just keep an eye on... I hate playing games as intended, though. As I say that, immediately go to try and escape. Come on. Yes! With 1 health and a whole lot of cheese, we finally beat that stage. How many have we got left? 2 more after this. Let's hit that save state. In case I'm stupid and forget which one the continue button is. No! I want to reload that, I want the watch. The watch actually comes in so clutch a lot of the time. Especially when there are going to be annoying things popping out the ocean like I just saw there. Okay, I don't want to grab that by accident. Despawn, nice. No! Bad jump! Oh! Right, jump up, grab this. Jump for that. Stop him from popping out of the sea like I know he's going to. Everything that could have gone wrong there did go wrong. Should be fine for a minute. Right, I'm just gonna kinda hope that nothing jumps out of the ocean. Doesn't seem like the momentum from the platform carries over. Well, that's good to know. Next time. Aha! Didn't get me that time, did you? That's the Santa water. Right, now pause it, jump, and I'm bad at parkour. I can see exactly how that was going to go. Right, okay, so... for this, I think I'm going to stop here for today. Wasn't a rage quit. But from that, I'm going to be streaming the game tomorrow, so if you like what you saw today, then feel free to hop in tomorrow. I'll be streaming some Apex in about an hour, if any of you are interested in that. And I'll see you later.